All right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give all honor and praise into Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kal Kadash. We say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kal Kadash. We give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostle elders in Great Millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We're in the year 2021, which is hastening the coming of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and it's showing itself to be that. And to you hopeful elect out there on the four corners of the planet Earth that's fighting, that's pushing this truth with all sincerity, honesty, and faith. May Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai increase his word, man. Things are taking place. Things are moving quickly. This video is going to be titled, Normal is Not Coming Back. All right, normal is not coming back. Because if you notice, if you start with 9/11, that changed a lot of things. You know, the grip got tighter. You know, there's a lot of so-called rights that we used to have that we don't have anymore under the guise of terrorism, right? So the same thing with, and that kept going and going throughout the years, that narrative. So the same thing you see happening now, we have a new narrative, a new agenda. So it's getting more and more invasive, all right? Just like an invasive species, it starts taking over whatever it's attached to or whatever it's in, like a parasite, you know? That's why the Lord has to save and come and take his elect. Oh, snap, there's a rainbow. Oh, snap. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's so glorious. Hold on, Akim, look. Let me try to... Oh my goodness. Man, I can't. Look, there it is. Look. Look at that, man. Man, call Elohim Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kal Kadash. That's beautiful. Double rainbow right there. Oh, man. Hey, the Lord beautiful, man. During the lesson, too. That's that, hey. Call Elohim Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kal Kadash. I'm going to let that play the whole time, man, but... Hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is doing things, man. You know, great things for his name. That's why we just got to keep hope and keep faith and hold on to that dream, man. It's not a dream, it's the prophecy, all right? It's a lot, y'all. Man, that's beautiful. So the time we living in now is we just have to keep hope. We just have to maintain, we just have to keep a hold of what we've been given, man. All right, and what's that? It's this truth. All right, we've been given the opportunity to know who we are and to give credence to our power, man. All right, that's what a lot of people don't get the opportunity to do because they don't have the what am I trying to say? They don't have the faith that we have right now. You know, wow, double rainbow right there. It's happening again. Look. So they don't have the faith that we have, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has given to us, man, through this truth. So what is our job is just to hold on to what we have and to keep faith in it. All right? Because normal is not coming back in these days. Because the grip, because that's why it says he spake as a dragon, that draconian measures is gonna force you to try to come and come under that new banner. Right? But the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to make an intercession for us. All right? He's going to provide for us because that's what it really boils down to. He's been feeding us spiritually. Now, he's going to take it to the next level. He's going to feed us carnally, man. You know, and take care of us. And that's what we always got to keep hope for, man. You know? If we keep hope in the things that we have, we're never going to fall, man. You know, because normal wasn't our normal. You know, normal was us living under the slavery of this man. So things are coming out of irregular, all right? Strange things. That's why it says the strangeness of our salvation. They're not looking for us to be delivered in the manner that we're getting delivered in, man. You know, if it was up to our nations and these other nations, we'd be their slaves forever. So why would we want to include, they don't want to include us in their kingdom, but Jake wants to include them in his. That makes no sense. That's what you call a Stockholm syndrome mentality. Okay? That's a Stockholm syndrome mentality, because your enemy doesn't want to include you in their kingdom, because that's why you've been a second tier or bottom of the barrel when it comes to the laws here, when it comes to the treating of you as a person. You know, it's a total oppressive system, and you're the oppressed. So why would you want to continue to live under that without, you know, any kind of form of escape? But then once you say, oh, your kingdom is getting ready to get set up, you want to include others. You want to bring others into the fold, man. You know, when the scriptures clearly say that he has not dealt so with any nation, Amos 3rd chapter. So why would we include? Because that's the hierarchy. The Lord is establishing his sons to rule creation. First, it starts with Yahushua. So that's what we getting ready for, man. The normal that people are used to, without that Jabberwocky, you know, that's going to be the life now. Unless you have that, you're going to be, you know, pushed into a second tier citizen. So how much more Jake? We already lower than normal, so we're going to be even more lower. All right? Because it's going to be able to force the times of what? Remember Jim Crow? You can't go into this facility unless you're this type of nation. All right? So they're going to say, hey, you won't be able to do this unless you have this. Unless you're initiated, okay? So that's the guys we waiting on, man. That's the time we in. Normal is not coming back. No. Oh, man, it's still there, too. Normal is not coming back because it never was normal, okay? It never was normal. It was a fabricated freedom that they put out there to pacify the people. But now what you see is a tightening of the grip. All right, they're getting more and more harder because they it says what they're gonna come down having great wrath, knowing that he have but a short time. And what is the time limit? Is Israel. He knows if he reads in Revelation, it says what 144,000 out of the tribes of Israel. So once that number is sealed, then the destruction can come. So he's got to hinder that the most. Whatever he can take to hinder that number and to hinder that growth, that's what he's gonna do. Right? So that's the number is us waking up on a large scale because he knowing that he has but a short time. And then now you have to see all the chariot sightings, all these things that they can't hide it no more. So they have to get in front of it. They have to control the demolition, right? They have to place strategic moves at certain locations to make it crumble where they want it to crumble, to come out how they want it to come out. They don't want it to just come out on its own, and they don't have no kind of control. Now they can move the narrative, you know. But the narrative that's being really pushed is the narrative Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's not their narrative. They're just being used to push the main narrative, which is the storyline. All right, the storyline of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, that's a good lesson too, man. You know, the storyline Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So that's what's really being pushed. So they think they're doing their own thing, but they're really just pushing that agenda, the main agenda that the Lord has, man. Man, that's beautiful. Man, the rainbow the whole time to work, man. Call Elohim Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's beautiful. Truly, man. You know, and that's a sign of hope. Because the Lord destroyed this place and placed the bow in the air. You know? As a sign that he ain't gonna destroy judgment. Judgment was a good thing. The earth went back to being still, you know. So the same thing with this death. This death, it has the word death, so it has that stigma on it, but it's really life, man. He's gonna take away those that don't cherish the earth. He's gonna reset it, man. He's gonna take his elect out so they don't have to be under that judgment. That's why it says, "Come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of his sins." All right, the plagues that are getting ready to come down. So what we're seeing now is the purification of the elect, of the hopeful elect, you know, until we be hopefully gold or silver. So that's what's taking place now. That's why everybody's watching and gravitating onto the truth. You got stars, celebrities, all these different names. Why they come into the truth? Because that's why it says what it says, the Gentiles shall come to that light. This is that light that's shining in the dark place. And it said in the day of thy power, and prophecy's power. Prophecy's power. If somebody's like, hey, somebody's getting ready to walk through the door in a yellow shirt with blue jeans on and red shoes, and you be like, what? And you give details, okay? If somebody comes through the door with a so-called yellow shirt, or whatever I say, a yellow shirt, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, well the pants weren't right. But if somebody comes in with the exact same clothing you said down to the T, details, then they're gonna be like, man, there's no way you could have faked it. Oh my goodness, that rainbow's wild, man. Yeah, now we going under it. Yeah, now we going under it. Yeah, there it is, all the way. Oh, Halonia, man. So that's what you see where it says the details. That's why now they're believing, because what? We've told them in details that there's going to be a time where the world was going to try to mark and put something in you, all right? That the Third World War, all these things that are prophetic that was told to the people, man. Hey, now it's starting to drizzle. That's beautiful. So that's the mentality we got to hold on to, man. That Yahweh Shem Yahushua is making a pull for us to get up out of here. So normal's not coming back, because it's not our normal. You know, the ways of the world are wicked, so why would we want to continue that? So now things are being shaken up, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is getting ready to deliver his elect and getting ready to judge the planet Earth, man, which we should welcome, all right? Because that's a sign in the times that we're going to go home. All right, and Lord willing that our works are enough to see that salvation, man, and to see that rest, because it's gonna be good, man. You know, what does it say? Rest is welcome. You know, so Lord willing, this is edifying lesson, and with that, I'm gonna give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kodash, and we say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kodash. Until the next time, I say Shalom.